Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now yesterday, Musalia Mudavadi shared some information on his social media confirming that he had one-on-one meeting with the Court Secretary General Francis Atwoli. And largely, according to what Musalia Mudavadi shared, it is showing that their meeting centered on two things. Number one, development, and number two, unity of Western region, according to what he shared. And you know, just like Mount Kenya region, Western region also had divided into two, the same way Mount Kenya had happened. Though we understand Mount Kenya, there was two running mates. But if you check on how they played their politics, there was one side that was supporting William Ruto and the other side that was supporting Railaodinga. Same thing to Mount Kenya. So in Mount Kenya and Western region, there was two bets. One bet on Raila, another bet on William Ruto. So in whichever way, both Mount Kenya and the Western region, they were going to gain in this government, whether they were supporting Raila or William Ruto. So the Mudavadi Wetangula side got something small. And these are the people who are in government and the face of Western region in Kenya Panza government. So this is what Musalia Mudavadi shared, because we want to understand why Atwoli visited Musalia Mudavadi. And what next? This afternoon, Court Secretary General Francis Atwoli paid me a visit. We consulted on matters development and unity in Western region. We agreed we have no option as leaders but consolidate. There's no any other option since politics have been finished. It is time now for working for Wananchi. So it's time to consolidate according to him. But again, after this, I went to check on Francis Atwoli's social media handle, because Atwoli has a tweet that has been verified. He did not post anything to do with the meeting with Musalia Mudavadi. But what Francis Atwoli did, he just retweeted what Musalia Mudavadi had posted. If you go to that tweet, you will see. He retweeted exactly what Mudavadi wrote on the meeting they had. That means that he is in agreement with what Musalia Mudavadi posted. But then, I was also checking on Francis Atwoli's social media, and I discovered one thing, after checking on that retweet, that the same cloth, if you take the same shirt he had at Musalia Mudavadi Center, is the same cloth he was wearing while he was in another meeting. And similarly, that meeting happened in the morning. So it shows that Atwoli was in a meeting somewhere in the morning before he made his way in the afternoon at Musalia Mudavadi Center. And this is what he shared on the first meeting that he had. This morning, during a meeting with a team from KQ, led by Group CEO and MD Alan Kilavuka. Kilavuka is a Luya, this is a Luya name. Kenya Airways Pilots Association, KALPA, and the Kenya Aviation Workers Union, we discussed the industrial relations concerns raised by the two unions against the management. For those who are aware, Musalia Mudavadi's position as Prime Cabinet Secretary. You see, he has a mandate to be always chairing the PS meetings. Gachagua will be chairing cabinet meeting, but Musalia Mudavadi will be chairing PS meeting. That is what difference between these two. And one thing that you should understand is that where the PS meeting is happening, the level of PS, these are the people who are implementing the exact plan of the government on the ground. This is where the exact work happens. How policy. So Musalia Mudavadi have been put at the center where everything is being implemented. That is one thing you need to understand. So if Atwoli is reaching out to Musalia Mudavadi, it means he's reaching out to someone who is foreseeing what is being implemented on the ground. So when you talk about transport and what all those things, tuko na cabinet huko, but tuko na PS hapa chini. Na PS ndio mtu ana implement the plan of the government on the ground. The implementing of the policy. So it means, again, what we understand is that Musalia Mudavadi is also a man who is also in business, just like Atwoli and other people. So again, they will be talking about their issues and their business there. So the first thing is political interest or business interest here. Atwoli is representing workers. So as of now, he is yet to create his relationship with the current president. And seemingly, it's like he's using Musalia Mudavadi's side to reach out to William Samoei Ruto. I'm saying this because at one point, you'll find Atwoli, he will be in a situation whereby he needs to negotiate with the president directly. But how do you do this one when he was opposing William Ruto and was on the other side? It means he has to make his ways with William Ruto and found on how he can negotiate with the workers. So Musalia Mudavadi is the link between Francis Atwoli and William Ruto. And through that, soon Atwoli will get a one-on-one meeting maybe with the president in the near future. I'm saying this because there is one post that Francis Atwoli has pinned on his Twitter handle. And I want us to go through that post, which means that at one point he will need the ear of the president so that he can at least share his views with the president as far as the issue of workers is concerned in this country. This is what he said. On behalf of Kenya workers, I want to thank His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta for gracing the 57th Labor Day. You see, he invited him to grace that event, celebration, and increase the minimum wage by 12%. We will forever remain grateful in debt to you for your support. Happy Labor Day. You can see shared the photo of the president, and again another photo of one-on-one with the president. That tells you that at one point, the workers will need someone who can speak their views to the president. And that means they need a person who can have a direct contact with the president. So Atwoli is trying to create that through Musalia Mudavadi. That's another point. And lastly, not lastly, in case railaodinga was going to form the next government, the same way we are seeing Atwoli trying to reach out to this new government through Musalia. If Musalia had his own interest, whether business or what, he will have been using people like Atwoli to reach out to railaodinga. So it is happening vice versa. It's either side. I'm saying this because some people will think that Francis Atwoli and Musalia Mudavadi are big enemies. No, they are not. Only that they did not have same political interest in 2022. Atwoli believed in Raila, and Mudavadi felt that he has supported Raila severally, but again he was seeing Kalonzo will be the prime minister, and therefore for him, he was not seeing a position for him. Because Martha Karua, running mate, Kalonzo, prime cabinet. So Mudavadi did not have anything. That's why, for him, he thought that his interests will be taken care of in William Ruto's camp. But the only problem was that ANC party was going to die, they say, the way I said, and that happened. What you should know is that Atwoli, at one point, he has been staying at Mululu, raised by Musalia Mudavadi's mother, Mama Hana Mudavadi. So these people are cousins. They are good friends. Atwoli amelelewa na mama ya Mudavadi. And severally he has said this openly. So these are not enemies. There are people who have been raised the same family, wanajuana, na hata kwa biashara utapata wanafanya pamoja. You might see them as enemies, but it is us who make them to look like enemies. They are not. And lastly, the issue of unity of Western region. If Atwoli can come around Musalia Mudavadi and he sticks there, Atwoli is a man who can roll things and make them to happen. So, in case they can agree to work together, then that is going to be a plus for Musalia Mudavadi going forward. Because we are not sure if Raila will be on ballot. In case Raila will be on ballot, Mudavadi will still have some problem consolidating Luya, because seemingly many Luya still believe in Raila. But in case Raila will decide to support someone like Kalonzo Musyoka, I can assure you the Luya side will not be with railaodinga supporting Kalonzo Musyoka, because they know now Raila is seeding grounds for Kalonzo. So they will have to go and look for their own way. Luya supports individuals but not political parties. That one you have to understand. So they were supporting Raila Odinga as an individual because they believed in Raila Odinga's ideologies and they sympathized with Raila on how he suffered. That's why they supported him. So in case Raila will have another person, Luya might decide maybe to stick with Mudavadi or someone else. So Mudavadi, as of now, he is number 3 politically, but constitutionally it is Baba Waroma Wetangula. Wetangula has a powerful position anchored in the law. Very good. But that position is not good politically. It is good for inside the Zengin and packages. But Musalia Mudavadi's position is a political position. He has a good tool to use kama atakuwa well organized, as long as it has the goodwill of the president. Akipata hiyo, his position is nice to grow politically, as long as he will also relate with the people nicely and deliver to the people, appeal to the masses, and treat everyone equally. But then consolidate home and understand that our politics is local. If you will understand that and work for the Luya people nicely, then you have the Luya and you move forward. That position is good politically. But it needs the goodwill of the president. So in one way, he can use it to consolidate Luyas, bring Atwoli closer to him, and appeal to Atwoli so that he can help him to go. Because the man who destroyed the ANC party, it is none other than Francis Atwoli. He's the one who coerced people like Bishop Kamala, Akina Ayubu Sabula, Akina Tindi Mwale, Akina Sheka Miradi, and the entire team, including Godfrey Osoti, to move towards Raila Odinga and ODM side. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. That's me in the comment section so that we can continue with this conversation. Thank you.